Welcome to our Projects in iOS course from Edgionics. My name is Brett. In this lesson, we're going to go out and find some icons for our app. Then we're going to see how to modify them and color them in Sketch. Okay, so there are 4 categories that we're going to use in this particular application. We're going to go with actors, presidents, cities, and skyscrapers. A great place to get these icon images, because that's basically what they are, is the noun project. And once we're here, just going to go to the search here. If I type in president, hit enter, and this is actually the one right here I'm using. Now I'm going to show you, I have an account. You'll want to create one. It's free. If I click on this president, and then I can click to download PNG. And what I want is free or give credit. And so if I click this, it downloads, and then let's see, there's what they do sometimes, they'll display the attribution they want. It's actually on the image that they want you to use. So what I've done on the splash screen of the app is said, thanks to thenounproject.com for the great images. So I've basically give attribution to all the images at once. So then is the president icon. If I do actor, and let's see what we have here. So this, I think this right here is the one that I chose. So you just do download PNG and then free and give credit. Then there was city, and the one that I chose. So there's a few different ones. You don't have to choose the ones I got. It was one that, let's see, it was one similar to like this here, or maybe this here, or even this over here. So I wanted it to have a few buildings in it, and so that would be different from the skyscraper one as well. So for the skyscraper, just being very straightforward, typed in skyscraper. And actually, I may have typed in building because there was more hits on that. And then we had something that looked like the Empire State Building. So if I keep scrolling, I think we'll see that. So this right here is nice. That could work. Here we go. This is the one I chose. It's just got the one building. This one right here would work as well. So that way it differentiates itself from city. And then down here are a few other good choices that are related to that. And then here's their tags on that too. So those are the images, and now we're going to go into Sketch. I'm going to see how to change them into orange. All right, so this is where our mock-up is that we were working on earlier. What I want to do is, I may need to do File New, but I'm going to drag the image in, and we're going to see if it just creates a new window on its own. So I'm going to go into Finder and look for those black and white images. Okay, so here are the images. I'm going to just work on a couple of them, and then you'll have a good idea of how this works. You can see here I've got these others that I've colored. So I'm going to take this and drag it down into Sketch right there. All right, so there we go. And you can see here created by Alex Waza from the Noun Project. Now what I'm going to do is I actually just want the image itself, and what I'm going to do here is click on mask, and this creates this mask that kind of removes everything else that I don't need, like the white space, the attribution down there. Again, I'm giving the attribution on the opening screen of the app. So I'll just drag this in kind of close to my image, and that should about do it. Now what I want is to click on the top piece of this, and let's see if I go, actually I want to click on this here, which is the actual image. This is our mask, but I'm going to click on the actual image. We have the fills, and I'll click orange, and there we go. So that's our image, and what I need to do now is resize this. So if I look over here, it's 700. I want a width of about 70. So if I click the topmost on this, so everything is resized, and I need to click this little lock. So that's going to keep the ratio, the width and the height intact. And then what I'm going to do is just type in 70, hit enter, and there we go. And then down here, I'll click make exportable, export, and I would give it a name. So this is my president, and that's the name I would use. So that's one image done. All right, so I'm going to go in, we're going to look at another one. Let's see, one that did not shade just the one part, it kind of shaded the background. So I think this one will do that. So I'll drag this down into Sketch. We'll get a new window. I'll add the mask and just bring it in like this. And I think that's good. All right, so I'll click on the actual image over here, the layer for the image, and then fills, click orange, and there we are. So that one didn't shade the background actually. Then what I want is click the topmost, the folder here, and click the lock to keep the ratios, and do 70 on the width, hit enter, and now I can export this out. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure that at least the widths are the same size in our table in the apps, because otherwise they're going to look really odd. And you can work with this, and they don't have to be exact. So you may find out as all the images load up in your table, they still look a little off. They look like they're all different sizes. You can kind of find like a happy medium. So for some, the size might be 70 width, others might be 80 because the height is different. So you would go through and just kind of get them all to be the same size. And then down here, I'm going to do export. And what I want to do is, and you can actually, is just do export now, and then I can export this, give it a name, and export it. They actually have in here different sizes you can export at. So you can see as I click these, I would get the different sizes. That would export 3 images. They would have the correct naming conventions that Xcode wants you to have so that they work across Retina and other different sizes. And then you would just, we're going to see how to put all that inside of Xcode and make use of them. So here you can do this export and you'll get 3 different images. So next what we're going to do is create our project, and then we can start adding our images into it as well.